The 2016 South African municipal elections will be held between the 18th of May and the 16th of August for all districts and local municipalities in all 9 existing provinces. Now, the Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs is yet to announce the election date. These elections are held every 5 years. The 2016 elections will elect the members of the district, metropolitan and local municipal councils, who in turn will elect the mayors of the municipalities to office. Well, to discuss the preparedness of Gauteng for elections and also for greater insight into the actual process, I have with me the Provincial Electoral Officer for the province of Gauteng, Mr. Masego Shiburi. Welcome to the show, Mr. Shiburi.
Thank you.
The big question: are we ready for elections?
We are ready indeed.
From a logistical point of view, what does the IEC do to ensure a successful election?
An election like the one that we're going into this year, we've started planning for it about 18 months ago. And you'll know that there's a number of dependencies. We've waited for the Municipal Demarcation Board to determine and finalize the outer municipal boundaries, and in some cases to determine the ward boundaries for the specific municipalities, and then various MECs to determine the number of councillors for those municipalities.
That's been determined.
That has been determined. We've received the last set of ward boundaries in December of 2015. What we've just done, which was the final piece in our logistical planning, was to assess the impact of the changes in the wards on our network of voting stations. So as we speak, we finalize the choice of voting stations. In most instances, we've increased the number of voting stations to achieve 2 things. One, to shorten the distances that a voter travels to access a voting station. But secondly, and more importantly for a province like Gauteng, to make sure that people, once they get to station, do not spend a lot of time in queues because of the densities in population here in the province.
And I'm sure there'll be more manpower and woman power on the ground as well.
Manpower and women power, we've already trained, we've recruited close to 8,000 people to work only for registration weekend. There'll be at least 2 people in each of those voting stations, where we anticipate a bigger turnout of people to register for the first time, or in areas of new development or in new nodes. We'll have more people so that we process the applications much quickly.
Now, integrity is everything when it comes to holding free and fair elections. How do you maintain this principle, this vital principle of integrity?
We have, in terms of our law, that political parties are permitted to observe all processes related to an election day. They are present when we open stations in the morning. They are present during the voting process, and they can importantly raise complaints and objections at the voting station. Once we've released a result slip from a voting station, we leave one at the voting station so that everyone who was part of the process at that station can know what the result is. And we transport one to a capturing site where it is scanned and an image of which is available to everyone, political parties, the media, including ourselves, so that people can compare whether the results that we've captured on our system is the same results that left the voting station. Mr.
Shiburi, do you have any message, any specific message to get out to our viewers around voting?
So our message is to young people: avail yourself of the democratic process, stand up and be counted, and as our pay line goes for this election, the future of your country, the future of your township, the future of your area is in your hands. And by using your hands to cast a vote, you can make all the difference. But before you do that, we ask that you register on the weekend of the 5th and the 6th, and again on the weekend of the 9th and the 10th, to register so that your name appears on the voters' roll before you can vote.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.